Imagine waking up tomorrow. Your salary is the same. Your savings are the same. But overnight, your money is worth less. No email, no warning, no vote. Prices rise quietly, and somehow, you're poorer. Here's the paradox. Inflation affects everyone, but it doesn't hurt everyone equally. In fact, inflation behaves like a tax you never agreed to, and one group pays far more than the rest. So the question is simple. If inflation is stealing from us, who is it really stealing from? Inflation is usually explained politely. Rising prices, healthy economic growth, temporary pressure. But history tells a harsher story. In 1920s Germany, workers were paid twice a day, not because they were rich, but because by evening their money was worthless. In Zimbabwe, in Venezuela, in Argentina, different decades, same pattern. When money loses value, people don't lose evenly. Now let's make this simple. Imagine a game of musical chairs, except every round one chair disappears. The music never stops, and the poorest players start furthest from the chairs. That's inflation. According to global data, lower-income households spend 70 to 90% of their income on essentials: food, rent, energy, transport. The wealthy, they spend a fraction. The rest is invested. When prices rise, essentials rise first and hardest. Inflation doesn't knock, it leaks. Think of money as ice. When inflation rises, money melts. But here's the catch. Not everyone is holding ice. The wealthy hold assets, property, stocks, businesses. Assets often rise with inflation, sometimes faster. The poor hold cash, wages, savings, fixed incomes. Cash melts first. Now let's talk wages. Inflation rises fast. Wages rise slowly, if they rise at all. This creates a gap, a silent gap. Every month, groceries creep higher. Rent renewals jump, fuel inches up, but paychecks lag behind. This gap is the inflation tax. Unlike income tax, it's not deducted up front, it's deducted at the checkout. Now central banks enter the story. When economies slow, central banks print money, digitally, quietly, more money chasing the same goods. Prices respond instantly, wages do not. Inflation is not just economic, it's structural. It rewards those closest to the money source, governments, banks, large institutions, and penalizes those furthest away, workers, renters, cash savers. This is called the Cantillon effect. Money enters at the top and trickles down weaker each step. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Inflation is often politically convenient. Raising taxes is unpopular, cutting spending is painful. But inflation, it's invisible. Governments owe massive debts. Inflation quietly reduces the real value of that debt. Who pays for that reduction? Anyone holding currency, pensioners, low-income workers, people without assets. During high inflation periods, wealth inequality almost always widens because asset owners are protected and wage earners are exposed. This is the turning point. Inflation isn't just an accident, it's a transfer. From savers to borrowers, from workers to asset holders, from the bottom to the top, and it happens without legislation. Look around today, housing affordability collapsing, rent rising faster than wages, food banks expanding in wealthy nations. This isn't just bad luck, It's a system under strain. Inflation reshapes behavior. People stop saving. They start speculating. Risk becomes survival. Trust in institutions erodes. Anger rises. Polarization grows. History shows us this pattern clearly. High inflation often precedes social unrest, political extremism, institutional breakdown. Not because people are irrational, but because their money stopped working. And when money fails, everything else follows. Inflation is often described as a number, but it's not a number. It's a redistribution mechanism. It chooses winners and losers, quietly, relentlessly. The unsettling truth is this: inflation isn't neutral, and it isn't temporary for everyone. For some, it's an inconvenience. For others, it's a trap. And unless you understand how it works, you don't even see it happening. So here's the real question. Is inflation a failure of the system or a feature of it? Let me know what you think in the comments.